everyone, I'm Mandy from Sugar Bee Crafts, and I have a fun Valentine's Day decor project for us today. It's these fun votives, the candle luminaries with the heart in the middle. I have done these in the fall with leaves on them, and they were super popular. Everyone loved them, including me, so I thought we'd go ahead and do a heart version for Valentine's Day today. So what you're going to need is paint. I use craft paint. I know you could use a special glass paint if you wanted to, but I figure that I'm not really washing these since it's decor, so I'm okay that it's just craft paint. It may scrape off, but if it's just up on a shelf, I feel like that's okay for me. If you're worried about it, you could spray it afterwards with a clear acrylic, or you could use a glass paint. Okay, so you're gonna need paint. You're gonna need a heart sticker. See how it's got a heart decal? I cut these using my silhouette, but you can just trace with a heart shape that you found and cut it out. My secret is when I'm just using like for a pattern, like I'm not putting a vinyl on something permanently, I just use contact paper because it's really cheap and I'm just gonna throw it away later. I used to use clear contact paper, but it was hard to see my project. So this lovely wood grain helps me to see what I'm doing. So this is contact paper cut in the shape of a heart. That's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a glass jar. Last time I did this, I had just a regular mouth, which was fine, but it was hard to put the candle in. And so these are wide mouth. My hand fits down in there. Okay. Another thing is these are Kerr jars. They're better than the ball jars. The ball jars have a design on the back, and we want a smooth back because that's where we're going to put the heart. So you need the Kerr. Okay, so let's jump right in. Oh, and you're going to need rocks to fill the bottom with and a candle to put down in there. And then either raffia or ribbon or something decorative to tie around the rim. Okay, so first you're going to put your heart on. Since this is contact paper, you just peel the backing off. Just going to stick it onto the back where you feel like it should go. Kind of start in the center of the heart. As you press, start in the center and work your way to each side. Okay, that's it. Easy peasy. You've got that pressed down. Next, pick the color that you're going to work on. I've got red. I thought it would have a fancy name, but it's just called red. Some other colors that I used were Ocean Breeze, Robin's Egg Blue, Pink, and Hot Pink. I really think that this Ocean Breeze, Robin Egg, basically the light turquoise, is a great Valentine's color. I love incorporating it. I think it plays well with the reds. Okay. What I use to apply the paint is just one of these cheapo sponge brushes. I should probably get some paper out so we don't get the desk dirty. Okay, as I mentioned before, this is just regular craft paint that I'm using on a glass jar because the jar is not going to get washed. So it'll be okay. Okay, so I'm just going to go even strokes. I like going up and down. You could go around, but that would be trickier. I have my hand in the jar to be able to hold it without touching where I'm painting. We're going to work our way all the way around. Okay, that's all there is to it. See, easy peasy. That took just a couple of minutes to get paint on there. Now, as you can see, since it's just regular craft paint, it is a little translucent, like you can see through the glass a little. So I put 2 coats on, 2 coats of paint. So I'm going to let that dry completely, put another coat of paint on, which I've already got one prepped that has 2 coats of paint. So I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay, so switching jars and getting the red paint off my hand. So this one has 2 coats. Even so, it's not perfect, but I kind of like the looks of that, so I think it turns out really great. Now you can see that the heart decal is almost covered up because I was pretty sloppy with it. So what we're going to want to do is find a corner and then just peel it up. You just want to be sure not to scratch the paint off of your jar. Okay, so here it is peeling off. If you got it to stick down really well, you shouldn't have any seeping where it gets under it, but if you do have a spot, like I've got one right here, since it's not glass paint, it will just scratch off. Okay, so that's all there is to in the painting part. Next we're going to fill it. I just have rocks from the craft store. I actually wanted white pebbles and I couldn't find them, so I painted these mixed with the white pebbles that are in there. You're going to want to tilt your jar so that it doesn't break it as you add the rocks. This is a half cup scoop. I'm putting in a couple scoops, so maybe like a cup worth of rocks. Okay, good. Next up is the ribbon or raffia. Raffia comes like this. Well, it doesn't come like this, but when you undo it, it's like a mess. But I like the texture of it, and even if it's a little messy. So you're just gonna wrap your decoration around the rim. Okay, so that's on. Okay, as I mentioned before, mine's a wide mouth, so I can take my candle and kind of brush the rocks out of the way and get it settled down in there with my hand. If yours is smaller, one trick I learned was that you can use tongs to get your candle down into your jar. So you can try that if you're having trouble getting your hand in there. Okay, that is all there is to it. So as you can see, they would be super cute as a set on your mantle or on a shelf. I visit friends once a month and I like to take little small gifts, and so that's what I'm planning on using these for, is to give away as a gift to friends. They can each get a little piece of Valentine's Day decor. Thanks for joining me today with Sugar Bee Crafts, and hope to see you next time.